Should school attendance be made voluntary? By Katira Speed. Upon starting school, children are required to attend school until they graduate in 12 years or until they reach the maximum compulsory school attendance age. The maximum compulsory school attendance age ranges between 16 years old and 19 years old, with the average being 17.2 years old. I believe that school attendance should be mandatory because it teaches accountability, it increases student performance, and it also increases graduation rates. Mandatory attendance creates an environment for students to form a sense of accountability and reliability and take that with them as they grow into adults. Showing up for class is synonymous to showing up for a shift at work. Some might argue that we are forcing the children to attend school and it is unfair, but it is an early lesson that life itself is not fair and many times we have to do things that we do not want to do to exist, like going to work, paying bills, and cleaning the house. As the great Woody Allen said, 80% of success is showing up. Lack of attendance affects your performance in the classroom regarding your schooling and homework. If children are not there to receive the information that will be on their standardized tests, how does one expect them to do well? Also, these children will lack the basic knowledge that one gets from school, turning out to be a dubious adult. Graduation rates. Chronic absenteeism is defined as missing more than 10% of school days in an academic year for any reason. Many think that troublesome students contribute to the U.S. average dropout rate when in fact, students who are chronically absent in the classroom are 7 times more likely to drop out than those who are present in the classroom on a consistent basis, even if they are making trouble. Disruptive behavior in students doesn't lead to a higher dropout rate, missing school days does. Allowing attendance to become voluntary implies that attendance rates will drop and in due fact, dropout rates will rise, worsening the issue. Lack of attendance beginning in kindergarten and first grade is set to predict whether or not students can read on grade level by third grade. This already puts the student at a disadvantage at an early age, making them 4 times more likely to drop out before graduating. Chronic absenteeism affects minorities and lower income families more than anyone else, building a setback within these discographies. Students of low income families are 4 times more likely to be chronically absent from class than those of just middle class students. We as adults have the wisdom and hindsight to protect these children from a life of regret. As children, they are not worried about what is going to happen later down the road and lack seeing the bigger picture, such as higher education and careers. All they hear is, you do not have to be here if you don't want to. Any child is going to take that and run, replacing school time with friends, games, mischievous behavior, or just simply being at home. Life outside the classroom at very tender ages can lead to a sedentary life, thriving in poverty and abused substances, and that would be wholly our fault as a country. Works cited.